Bro, you ain't finna run the ball like you think you is.
They the league and running. What you talking about?
Bro, this year, okay, this year. Hey, I'm finna build a super team, son. I don't care what nobody say. I'm finna get rid of DJ Riddler. I'm finna get AJ Espinosa. Or, yeah, I'm about to show you, son. I'm about to show you. Show you better than I can.
Son, ain't nobody scared of your team, son.
Hey, one thing about it, I don't want nobody to be scared of my team. They just know when I get on the stick, they know what it is.
They know what it is, huh?
They know what it is. Like you know what it is. Anybody else, they know what it is. My team, it ain't the flashiest. That's alright though. That team flashing for nothing. Cause all you do is gonna lose to the Vikings. Shoot, you in the Viking shadow. I'm in my own shadow.
You in 2K shadow.
I ain't in nobody's shadow. I'm the best over here. Hey, every year I'm gonna be where I gotta be. Every year. Unless something crazy happen, every year I'm gonna be where I gotta be.
Let's see what he do.
You keep talking, you gonna be on mute.
You 80 there.
Who 80?
I got to put it back at the end, though.
Hey, I can give you my hidden gem, Michael Myers. You heard me, dude? I give you my hidden gem, Michael Myers. Get off my line. I'm gonna holler at you.
Well,
dude.
no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are
Wait, I'm playing. Shut up.
You should have made that trade with me, son.
between the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks.
Before the game started.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You didn't.
Wow. You're a pure D dumbass.
Huh?
It's your fault.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 7, Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That ain't me, son.
Able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
82. Go.
Now Wentz on third down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this one's high, but not very far. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. He's going to find Gallup here.
Say, your ring game be straight.
To catch there, it'll be second and 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
Formation, though, not play type. Formation. Formations help you win the game.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they're able to
Bro, Peanut.
the 35.
It's not that
Give them
serious.
12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl,
Like
tight,
2 or 3.
sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
He just really got that.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hey, we're good. 185.
Now Carr. Complete to Dorsett. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
That's what I mean.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. to throw his car. He'll find Metcalf.
Yeah.
This carry with the extra
Only
effort
tackle.
is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the 3rd down throw, and that leads to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll go for it. It's Carr into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Watch the safety creep. Let's go, great.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got room. The 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 49 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, the phone. Chop the little gun. Losing 50 grand.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit done.
Yo.
Rex.
Underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
You ready to play, dude?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Happened for me last year, bro. Oh, man. He was snapping for me last year, bro. Oh, I'm gonna be getting off. I'm sorry, bro.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's got 4 down inside the
Zadig pack new thing, boy.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm too real to fabricate my life. Why would I lie?
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that.
So I'm gonna try to get nasty with it then, okay.
Instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Carr. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Holy, oh my lord, bro, what the heck?
This one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey.
Rex, what's up, bro? You in here?
So
alright.
goes over here on the
But get on the mic, son.
Football 1st and 10.
It's just a regular season game, cuz.
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
I said, get on the mic, son. It's just a regular season game.
Coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for
Alright, I'm fit to right now, bro, because I just found something dirty.
the wet ball drills, things of that nature? He said, I don't think so.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's good or not. But it was working. It was some passing plays, bro. I was practicing some passing plays. I need to get my passing up. So I can get to that next level. I'm about to center. I'm just starting with the broadcast, but you can go ahead and search if you want. I'll be in there in just a second. I'm starting with the broadcast, son. Alright, well, I'm joining in there right now. Like, come on now. Oh, okay. I thought you was like trying to stop me for a second. I was like, damn, what you mean?
That's caught by his tight end Uzama. That throw good for only a couple that brings
son.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all
hey, son, not for real though.
Because everything was right. Got the
completion. The freaking.
He's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
You saw the video I sent you? I told you, bro.
Couldn't turn it into much more.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
I'm ugly.
Still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Don't join the invite yet. Hold on, I'm finna back out of this mug. Hold on, I gotta see what's happening. Hold on now. I need to shut this stream down real quick. Hold on.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
What is he talking about?
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Hold on, son. No way.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Bro.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Play action. Now Wentz.
What the heck, bro?
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
You see, I wonder if they talking about in this league. Son, Nick made a trade.
Yeah, he made a trade.
Yeah, he gave up Austin Eckler and Miles Jack and all them. Kenny Clark and Tyler Boyd too. Tyler Boyd is sick raw.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now a run with McCaffrey, and good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first round pick back in 2012. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And Gano's kick is right through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
Me?
Our defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next.
Damn, son, it booted me like all the way offline.
It hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
It did. It booted me all the way offline, son.
With a strategy to play better in the 2nd, but there's also something.
Oh my gosh, bro! I gotta back to the main menu.
See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
I had to spam R2 real quick so it can log me back on.
So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun.
Hey, did Kyrie win his game or what?
And that will be incomplete.
Dang. That's Rockstar, isn't it? That's Rockstar, huh?
I don't know what Rockstar doing.
Oh no, he's the Panthers in the fantasy league, huh?
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr.
Dang it, son.
Escape, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you.
Bro, hold on. I'm fixing my depth charts real quick.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the
No, bro.
second half.
I'm telling him. I'm like saying.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find something to bring something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team and find a way to get back.
Where's my receiver, bro?
Right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Some of them games playing computers, man. So he was 70 to 0 on the computer.
Here's Darkwa. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not got much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Carr. Dorsett making the catch. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Carr now on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big error if they had connected.
We did not all
Instead,
catch
it's
that.
second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues.
Bro,
These
you just saw that
receivers
play.
just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
All right, son, join up.
Backfield that's complete to Kamara. It's a gain of 5 on the
It is.
play,
Listen.
and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
It's like you come outside now, we go, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out your way. Come outside now, we go, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out your way.
So they've gone for it twice now.
You said what?
This game and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now.
Son, you just click the game and join it.
Now that they're 0 for 2,
It'll put us in there.
situated, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Yeah, like, yeah, if you just click it at the same time as me, here, look, I'm gonna back out so I can show you.
Nah, son, Stephen.
No, I'm not, I left it already. Look,
We need to join mine, son.
click play season game, and it's gonna put us in there. Watch.
McCaffrey again. And he'll take it across midfield.
Look what I told you. Didn't even have to get an invite.
Gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Yeah. Why you got me coming through the TV for, Kat?
McCaffrey on the counter. And he's got enough for the first across
Okay, that's fair.
He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something?
Oh man, I gotta put this broadcast up now.
Again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Damn. Can I mute my mic?
And it'll be second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Wentz. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
46 down, man. 5-4. Hey, Charlie. Hey, one set. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Check.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Valverde away and bring up 2nd down.
Mike 51.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. You got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Carr.
Dude, it just made me zoom in.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Yeah.
Carr now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Carr. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Carr going to go on 4th down. And it is incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
Now Wentz. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. This is McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now Wentz. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brown. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is McCaffrey on the give. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Gano's kick is good. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. He'll find Metcalf. The 40, 20, 10, and all the way in.
Wow.
Touchdown,
I didn't know he was
New
going
York.
to do
DK Metcalf. 75. Jets are cut into this deficit. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better. Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. A big play there from McCaffrey. 43 yards on the ground.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run on 1st down. Brown. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Right back to Brown. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Witt's going to try and throw on 3rd toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Again, it's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep down, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but and a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
29. 29. 51. Hey, Foxtrot. Mike 51. Mike 51. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for Seattle. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting